That's not the point here. The point is, there's a lot of people, it's come up to Christmas, right? People that I know of have said, you know what, I can't afford to donate money, but I'm donating money for the cause. But at the end of the day, like I said, there's just so many fucking things that are screaming out about this. I mean, the concern is that it was for Podcast Studio. The Observer said that, you know what, I've got the equipment, you can have that and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden that's gone from 3.5 grand up to 10,000. And then she went live and apparently said, I've heard this from multiple people, that she said, oh, all the big creators have told me to up it. Well, I've spoke to every single big creator that was involved, and they've said they've never once mentioned it to up the GoFundMe. So I don't know where that's come from either. So I don't know why that's been said about the creators have told us to up the GoFundMe when every single person that I got involved into that situation has never mentioned it. So I don't know where it's come from.
Yes, yeah, so Leanne, if it's back down to 4, there's still the problem with yesterday. We ran with the whole notion of someone had been scamming and had set up a second GoFundMe. Now today the mum said it was her that did it all along. But for me, the dead naming thing is a massive thing because on social media, for instance, the accounts are in the name of Ollie. At school, it was Ollie. On the school books, it was Ollie. So I feel like every time I'm talking about this case, I'm disrespecting and I'm adding to a bullying situation. And I'm not doing anything that's making me proud. I'm absolutely devastated, like every single day. So guys, for anyone recapping, I just came live to say that I myself and Alex as well is going to step away from Courtney and the Willow's Law petition because we've done as much as we can, but I also can't foster my name to something where I may be doing more damage to the memory of a child than I'm adding to the situation.
The thing is, people need to understand, as a live host and that, you know, and you do good, you try to do the best for people. We've done, how many times in the last fucking 2 years on this app have we tried to help people, and then there's something that's come back and it's trying to bite us on an arse, and we've got to think of our own communities as well, because it isn't fair, you know what I mean? And that poor child, right? And that's what it's all, that's the thing here. It's all about the child, that poor child that lost its life, regardless of any money situation, regardless of all that. That's all like insignificant to this situation at its current time. We're all there saying about Willow's Law, this, Willow's Law, that the child didn't want to be known as Willow. The child had said that they wanted to be recognised as Ollie in transition, but we're all going around the app shouting Willow this, Willow that, and that's not what the child's name was. We're actually disrespecting the child.
Yeah, I found Ollie's TikTok account yesterday. It's truly heartbreaking. Like every repost is like, I don't want to be here. I'm not accepted. No one accepts me. Everything is just like, I'm Ollie. Why can't people see that? And then I'm live showing pictures of a little girl saying Willow's Law. And I have a 12-year-old and an 18-year-old that look to me to do better in the world. And when we've tried to talk about that today, I've had several mods who have spent days and days and days back in this. They've all been blocked tonight. Stacey was blocked tonight from Alex's community simply for saying, can we just have a run through of like what the GoFundMe's for? Because, you know, Alex has backed this, Haley has, we just need to explain it. By law, when you launch a GoFundMe, you have to be able to answer questions and a breakdown. And we're not asking for much, but the Hardy family, Katie and Darren, offered to do the podcast for them for free. Darren has done 3 podcasts. That was ignored. Observer has offered all the equipment and producing the whole podcast. That was ignored. And then Hannah in my community offered the family a free breakaway in her family's caravan, which she actually always gives to vulnerable families. She's been completely ignored. So all the help that we've actually brought forward. Now, Observer, if anyone's seen, she's been live 24/7 since this, getting signatures, doing everything she can. She's devastated tonight. But obviously she'd had a lot of messages from people in professional capacity who do child protection saying like something's off here. Some of the subject points and some of the things being said are not kind of matching up, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, this isn't an exposure. I'm not going to go in depth. All I can say is that her son unalived himself and Ollie was his name because that's who Ollie was at that time at school, at home apparently as well, and all of that. So it just feels so wrong. It feels really wrong. Yeah, Nats, I saw earlier.
This is to anyone else.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Nats asked a question as
can I
well
just say this as well?
earlier, and they all just started saying, "What a drunk!" when you left the room. It was just, yeah, it's so disrespectful. Yeah, go on, Alex.
Can anyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Yeah. Yeah, I just want to start this as well. This is for any of us now that wants to listen and that. If I see any,
You're breaking up.
all this, you know, doing this for content. 1 minute.
You're breaking up, Alex.
Okay, you hear me now? Is that better?
Yeah, better.
Is that better? Yeah, okay. This is just, so I don't know what's going on with this Wi-Fi. But yeah, just to let you all know now, if any creator that's going to use this for content, for views or anything like that, I'm going to drag you. Just to let you know, I'm going to use my platform, I'm going to drag you, because this isn't content. This isn't for, you know, a little bit of, you know, get views in and all this stuff. This is serious. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, just even if you dislike me or dislike Hayley, don't use this situation as content, please do not. Because it's
Can I
not.
also say to people in my community, especially, and to Alex is really as well, please don't go into that mum's life. Do not give her any shit. Do not say anything. Do not be rude. Nothing. She's lost her child. Nothing will ever bring back her child. This isn't an attack. This is just me saying I need to step away for my own health, for my own good, and for what's my true morals when it comes to the trans community. And absolutely, I don't want to see anyone getting in box, anyone going for her, anyone questioning the suicide or unaliving of her child. Like, you are better than that. Please do not do that. Anyone from my community who does it will be blocked.
The
Like,
mum's in pearls apparently now.
Huh?
The mum's in pearls apparently now.
Well, that's absolutely fine. I am not turning this into an argument or going into pearls or defending anything. I am simply saying I am uncomfortable with this, and it is my right to step away from a situation where I don't feel things are being done properly. Because by me carrying on with this, I'm scamming my own community.
Yeah.
I gave money, a lot of you gave money, Corey gave money, Lottie gave money, Jay gave money, a lot of us did, and a lot of us don't have that money to give. I give it out of my Christmas fund because I just thought, like, I'll make it back at some point. So we absolutely have the best intentions. We always had the best intentions. From the moment that I got that message, I made countless videos. I put countless hours into it. Alex and me have been doing stuff behind the scenes the whole time. The Hardy family offered stuff, Observer offered stuff. We've done everything we can. So at this point, I am just stepping away, and I take it you're completely stepping away as well, Alex.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I had a lot on my mind last night. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. It's hard, you know what I mean? Because you see me on the app, you know, I'll rant and rave, argue, and all this stuff on the app against creators and stuff like that. But let me tell you now, things like this play on my mind. I ain't gonna lie. This is one thing that always plays on my mind. That's why sometimes I don't go live, because I don't want to be talking about fucking people talking about kids and stuff like that. Because that, honestly, that's one thing that really does affect me. It's when the situations like this, and I feel that, you know, people now might use this whole situation as content, and that's going to end up playing on my mind. It is hard, you know. You know, that's the only thing that's going to mentally break me down.